What's the most ridiculous? Should we talk about what we talked about yesterday on the walk? Like,
Yeah,
what's the thing we're having trouble with the most trying to get? I mean, yesterday we were talking about
clarity.
clarity in listen to the voice.
Yeah, what should I do? What I should not do? Guidance, surrendering.
Yeah, listen to the right fucking voices, the path. It's that.
Correct.
All right, cool. All right. So we've been talking about how do you listen to the voice? How do you listen to that inner voice, or how do you get guided, or how do you, there's a lot of ways to think about it. Like, because we're always trying to go the right path. We're always trying to do the right thing.
Trying to make the right decisions.
Bravo. In each individual situation, good or bad. And the question is, you were telling me like, originally you were like, oh, I don't know what it means, like, listen to the voice or your inner voice. Or
Yeah, I don't know to bring more context.
weren't sure.
Yeah, so basically, I'm trying to get more clear with what surrendering
Yeah.
to God, the universe, whatever, looks like.
Yep.
Because everyone's like, oh, just, everything you want is on the other side of surrendering. So, shit's not working in your life. You want more money, you want more, adventure, you want better relationships, whatever it might be, the wants, okay? But we're not getting them because usually what happens, well, and this is my experience, the more rigid, the more you want something, the more you try to hold on to it, the more you try to get it.
Yeah. The more you try to chase it, the more ones runs
exactly.
away from it. Yeah.
The more it distances itself from you, all right? Runs away from you. Yes, correct. So it's not the right way. So apparently the right way is when you surrender, you're like, man, I don't give a fuck about it. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't bother me. If it comes, it comes. You know what I mean? And that allows, the universe or God, the energy to attract. You know what I mean? For you to attract that, what you want.
Right. So it's happening in the
it's a contradiction pretty much. Like, oh, yeah, I want money, but I'm not going to do anything and money's going to come. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like that, but it's...
Gotcha. So in a normal person who's not tapped into universal energy, or let's say to themselves, because that's what it really is. They're not tapped into themselves spiritually, right? A normal person has a goal. They're like, I want this, I want my life to look like this. And they actively go and I'm assuming try to get these things. That would be the logical way. I mean, normal person doesn't fucking know what day it is.
Yeah.
They get whatever they're given.
Roughly that's how, in our reality, that's the way it goes.
That's right. That's why cunts are like, oh, you want more money, I can do this, do that. But now there's a million ways. The shit that I've struggled with is like, all right, how do I know what the real choice is? What the real...
Correct.
All right, I got a goal. All right, I got to work. I got to save money. I want to make my investments. I want to do all this bullshit. I want to find a wife, and a good woman, whatever. So in regards to finances, like, I'm going to get a job. I'm going to do this. I'm going to save my money. Fucking invest it in this property, whatever. Sweet. That's pretty black and white.
As a macro level, it's black and white.
As a macro level, it's black and white.
At a
boss, yeah.
Micro level, it changes. It's like, all right, on a daily basis, day-to-day, what do I do? Do I go left or go right? Go left or go right the next day? Go left or go right?
Yeah, it's
what I mean? And all those little stepping stones stack up to pick up.
Yeah,
exactly.
Devil's in the detail.
Exactly.
But also, because we get so caught up in the detail, we feel like there's a lot of micro decisions. All right. I think really the only decisions we need to worry about, obviously, is the ones that plague us. On a macro level, like for me, this is a simple one, all right? Like, or, for you as well, we're going to work. We've got a 9 to 5. We don't run our own business per se.
We need to live, so we need cash. So the first thing you do is get a job.
All right. It's much more binary. There's a little less surrendering that's needed. It's pretty, you do this, you get this.
Correct.
It's a bit different. But for instance, I'm not getting enough money here. A big decision might be I need to change jobs.
Correct.
All right. Is this the right thing or is this stable? So when those times come, because I don't need to go, I need to surrender to, I need to go take a shit. I know I need to take a shit today. I don't need to.
These are non-negotiables.
Yeah, correct. But some things, the ones that I think where you need to look to surrender is those big kind of ones that make you feel a bit funny. You're not sure.
Correct. So yeah, everyone knows that, I need some kind of income. Okay. Now, I don't have to be in love with the job I go and get today because I need some kind of income.
That's it.
Once the income is more steady, as you're saying before, then it's like, maybe I can do better. What should I do now? These are things that, as I said before, it's not like it's not essential, you know what I mean? It's not essential for you to just go get a new job. You've already got a job. You get an income. So those kind of things, like for example, should I, go on a holiday? Or, should I make that investment? Should I buy that property? These are all the things that...
Very the should I questions,
That's right, exactly. It's not... No one's, in my opinion, the average person is not conflicted in, hey, I need to go to the toilet. Or I need to get some kind of income.
Yeah, correct.
You know what I mean? Now, what's the word to describe those? It's... they're more wants than needs. Income and a normal job is a need.
Yeah.
Getting a better job with better pay is a want.
Correct. I feel like it's everywhere we need to improve. That's where the harder the decisions become.
Correct.
You know, if you need to fuck your life up, it's a bit easier to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna go have an affair. All right. That's not like you're
Correct.
not like umming and ahhing.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, you know what I mean? What I mean? Yeah. But if you're like, I want to find a good woman, I want to have these sort of standards, I want to lose weight, whatever. There's these decisions and this feeling that comes up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look, let's categorize it: needs and wants.
Okay.
Needs is I need it. I need income.
Yeah, I need to earn a living.
That's it.
It's a lot easier.
Some
to
kind
justify.
of a living.
Yeah.
I want the highest paying job, and I don't want to do anything.
Correct.
That's it.
Correct.
Needs and wants.
Yeah, correct.
So, and there's nothing wrong with wants. There's nothing wrong with them.
No.
Okay? It's
Wants
actually...
are needed.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Wants are needed.
Yeah.
All right? Because, growth.
Growth,
right?
correct.
So, fuck. Like, you're in a job. Things are, you're getting a bit of an income. Things are steady. And it's only natural to say, I want more money and in a better position. Fuck.
Let's talk about the exact reason, let's give it the exact example there. With, you're coming up, you've got to have 6 months off. Let's give that whole...
Yeah, so basically for me, work, getting 6 months off now, getting paid, my higher self is saying to me, look, you've got to... This thing's been, for lack of a better word, planned for you. You know what I mean? I've planned this for you. God's planned this for me. You know what I mean? Like, you're taking 6 months off, take care of your kids, and I'll take care of you financially as well because you're getting paid.
Yes.
So you don't have to be physically at work.
Yeah, and let's also give the context of your usual modus operandi, how you operate when you've got time off. You're that kind of cunt who always needs to be busy. I have to do shit.
Correct.
Could be just doing shit because I need to do shit. Because if I don't do shit, could be feeling like a shit cunt.
Correct. So I've never really had time off and getting paid for it. I've always worked casual. I've always had my own businesses, whatever it is. But I've never been like, mate, hey, here's I've got a corporate job now. Here's, a bit of time off and you're getting paid for it at the same time. So I've got all this free time.
Correct. Where in the past you might have some time off, but because you need money, all right, you need money because that's what normal people do. I can't be just sitting doing nothing and not trying to get money. The money's taken care of in this instance.
Correct.
And it's kind of like, what are you going to do? You're just going to kick it? You know, man, that's the challenge.
Correct. So I'm going, my default programming, as you've mentioned, okay, is like if I've got spare time, that spare time has got to be invested is the key word here, okay, into something productive that's going to give me something back, usually finance.
Yeah.
You know, that's usually my default programming.
Correct.
So the initial thought was like, oh yeah, great, fantastic, I'm going to get some time off. It's not really time off, it's take care of my children, right?
Time off work.
Yeah, time off work, right? So the mind was like, sweet, what can I do with this time? And the default went straight away, like, maybe start an online business. You know what I mean? Maybe, learn about AI or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, get educated, whatever, like, use this time.
Don't waste this time.
Yeah, don't waste this time. Use it to your advantage, again, which is, it's all backed by a financial return. It's not like, because there's different kinds of returns as well, yeah?
That's exactly right.
You know what I mean? Like, it could be like, just...
spiritual return.
Yeah, do something and you get a spiritual return. Or like, just...
do something you just feel better about life and yourself.
Yeah.
And,
I'm not going to think like, go to Manathos and be a monk for 6 months. You know what I mean? Like, that, my default program wouldn't do that. Okay, because there's no financial return on that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Good example, yeah.
Now, could it be like, if I had 6 months off, would you go to a 6-month retreat and all that? I could do that, right? The default program could do that because it ties it back in that if you're more grounded and more relaxed, you can make better financial decisions. It's there, you know what I mean? It's indirect.
Yep.
But it's all there. It's all about that.
That's right.
How we're going to get more money.
Yeah, the certainty of like, I don't know. I mean, because I know you're there. The certainty of earning money and how real money is, the ego connects to that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, because this is so important, like, who am I to not chase it or pursue it?
Not comply or not. Yeah, exactly. Pursue it. Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah.
And in your specific case, that's your battle.
And it always logically makes sense with not only my thinking, but with society as well.
Correct.
And anyone I ask, because we're all living in the same bubble, if anything, all right? No one's going to agree with me like, mate, yep, you shouldn't make more money. You should just do nothing. No one's going to say that.
I was going to say that, and then there's the other end of the spectrum where people are like, there's people who work, they don't do overtime. They're like, I prefer to live more than, I don't need the cash. I want to use my time. There's that other side.
Yeah, of course. It's definitely the opposite side.
There's the opposite side.
They're loving when, they hear stuff like Jesus saying like, don't worry about tomorrow, I'll take care of it. You know what I mean? If God feeds the birds and all, they're loving that. I'm not saying Jesus is wrong. Just saying they're loving it because
But that's a surrendering thing.
It is, but it depends what... They're not coming from, I'm really trusting in God. They're really because I can't be fucked doing anything in my life. All right? And who gives a fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just pissing their life away. It depends how you approach that.
Well, their form of control is like, I'm going to live today.
Correct.
Because I don't know about tomorrow. That's another control.
It is control.
As opposed to you don't know about tomorrow, so you're going to do something.
Correct.
It's the same but opposite.
Correct. There's control on both ends.
Bravo.
But what we're talking about and where we're heading towards and we're trying to understand, okay, is the middle part.
Yep.
That it's surrender, but I'm still doing what I need to do.
Surrender for your...
Because anything you're surrendering is your ego.
Correct.
You're not surrendering, I'm not going back to work, or I'm not doing anything that I'm not, working out. I'm not... All the things that you're currently doing and you know that you should be doing, getting some kind of an income, taking care of your family, taking care of yourself, whatever, that's non-negotiable. That's part of the surrendering process. It's how do you feel about that, and does anything else external come and try to rattle you about that? You know what I mean? Try to get you off that track.
Yes, well, there is.
There is. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But all right, so your situation was your normal thing is to work. I don't want to.
Always an income. Don't waste any kind of time.
Yeah.
Of any given day.
Now, I look at that as like you're pretty much saying, all right, who am I to not use my time wisely? Mm-hmm. All right, which is putting yourself on the back burner. That language of like, I'm not in control, really.
No.
I'm not in control.
No. My insecurities are in control.
That's exactly right. Now, but for some reason, when you told me, you don't really know what the voice sounds like and this and that, and we're trying to get closer to that, and I was trying to tell you like, yeah, but you made this decision about taking time off for who knows where the fuck that came from. But somehow you made it and you thought this is a good idea. At the start, it might have been like, I'll take it because time off work and getting paid is good regardless. As just a
this thing, just to bring some context, this thing basically just came out of nowhere. Like I didn't logically think about it,
actively chase it,
execute it, or anything like that.
No,
it's just, for lack of better words, it landed in my lap.
100%.
Now we're not saying that things in the background, special powers in the
it's so hard.
in the works weren't working.
We'll get to that.
We're not saying that, but for as far as we know,
the opportunity came out of nowhere.
It came out of nowhere.
Bravo. So then the opportunity came, and initially, I think you were thinking about it like, all right, mate, I can get this. Is mad. I can have time off. I can get paid.
Time off and money, two things that I really want. At the same time, it's like it's the lottery.
It's the lottery. So, and then you're like, initially, you're like, maybe I can find something to do during that time. Maybe get a job initially.
Yeah, no, look, right now.
But it was new, wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, right now is like, the main thing is here, because I'm looking after my kids, that's my priority, and I just thought like, because I'm going to have help with my parents, as well. I was thinking like, I might have, if I'm working 8 hours a day, I might have to give physically 4 hours or so, you know what I mean, to my children. Obviously it's not 4 hours in a row, but whatever. I just initially thought that I'll have a bit more time on my hands.
Yep.
Okay. And I don't have to really go anywhere. I could do an online business. You know what I mean? Just start something. Just something like, don't have to make money now. I can make it in 10 years' time.
Correct.
But something's starting, something's happening.
Something's happening.
Yeah. That's it. That's why.
Yeah, that's initial.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got time is like time opportunity. I can do something.
That's it. That's it. That's all it was.
But then as we're going, something is telling you or something is guiding you to be like, I've got to chill a little bit. I don't have to put too much pressure. I don't have to do something, which
Correct.
is not of the standard
MO.
That's, to me, that's the talking.
Correct. Yes.
That's
I agree with
that's
you.
talking with the, it's connected to the source styles.
Correct.
Like that's the guidance.
That's talking to God. That's it.
And then, how do you explain that? Who the fuck knows? But it just feels like, this decision just feels more like I need to go down this way for some fucking reason.
So I possibly around. So I've known that this is going to happen. The time off thing. It's going to happen.
At least
6 months ago.
6 months ago.
5 months ago. 5 months ago. I knew it was going to happen. I'm like, oh, sweet. Let's see. When we get to that time, we'll see what happens. In the last month or so, I was just thinking like, oh, time's getting quicker. It's coming. Quick. It's going to be here like tomorrow. Like, I'm not prepared. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know, it just came to me like, I don't give a fuck about I don't want to be prepared. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm so tired mentally and physically, but more mentally, that I just thought like, for the first month of the 6, I just want to like do nothing mentally. Like, again, I'm physically going to take care of my children, the whole thing, but I don't want to think about anything else. If I want to get up in the morning and take them to the park, that's what I'm going to do. If I want to go to the city, I'm going to go to the city. I'm going to just do my thing. I'm not going to think about it. That's it. And that thought, and I was telling you, that thought, it was very freeing. I felt lighter by deciding that. Just felt good. And surprised as well.
Interesting.
I was surprised as well. The reason why I was surprised because it's not, as we explained, it's not my usual self.
That's right.
To be like condoning.
Doing whatever I feel like.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it's not my usual self. But I was like, but I'm still, so even though I made a decision, I'm still surprised that I still feel good about it.
Yeah, bravo.
I'm like, all right, well, look, it's not the end of the world. I could take the first month off and just, I sold it to myself, obviously. It's the first month is sweet. You still got another 5 months to do something. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So I'm like, oh, sweet. And then that was like, recently. And
You're
then
going to have your little routine, whatever it is you fucking
Yeah,
doing.
of course. I'm going to do everything I do. But I'm just saying, like, as far as like, doing something extra is like,
I was talking to Lego about it.
Yeah.
He was missing the point, but I couldn't explain to him today. He's like, what's he going to do for 6 months? I go, he's going to do whatever he feels like. What do you mean? He's like, yeah, he's got to have something. I'm like, relax today. I'm sure he's going to do something. He's like, maybe some sort of working out. I go, yeah, all right today.
No. I'm gonna work out for sure.
Like, what are we talking about here? That's basic.
Yeah, no.
I'm talking about bigger, but I don't know. He's thinking like you're just going to sit on the chair and then go to bed at night.
That's it.
I'm like,
I look at the ceiling all day.
Yeah, correct.
But no, of course I'm gonna, again, my priority is my kids, taking care of them. But I'm gonna definitely find some time to do some workouts. Spend some time with them outdoors, go to a park or go to the city, because I don't do these sort of things. You know what I mean? I've been very locked down lately.
Yeah, correct.
But yeah, I thought this feeling was like really, really good because it's very unusual for me. And I was just like, oh, I'm just going to take it as it comes.
Yeah.
And that's like, and then I started getting to the more surrender. I'm like, this is maybe, this is not maybe, this is guaranteed what they're talking about. And then I spoke to you about it yesterday. I'm like, all right, sweet. How can we apply this to everything else in our life? Because there's only one thing of many.
Yes.
And so yeah, that's what I'm trying to. And we said we're trying to get a little template, a little structure, some kind of a tool that you can just switch on when you're faced with a problem. Yes or no? What do I do? Put this into put it into the algorithm or whatever, put it into the template, and you get an answer. It spits an answer out for you. But yeah, that's what,
Yeah, these are big issues.
Yeah.
Big things that you got going on.
So you're talking about like, okay, first thing is can you recognize the feeling? Do you know what the feeling feels like? Can you identify it? And I go, I was just like, like I'm not 100% because it's very new to me. And I'll be lying saying like, yeah, I know exactly. But roughly, if I
the feeling of the guidance feeling.
Yeah. That I'm making, this is the decision I'm going with. Or, like I'm faced with an issue, a dilemma, okay? And which way do I go? And if we...
Logically, if you compare how you used to feel to the same...
Well, the ideal thing is to listen to the inner voice, and the inner voice will guide you out yes or no, which way to go.
But in this
how do you get to that? Yeah.
Sorry, in this specific case, you would usually feel a different way in the same instance.
In this same instance, I would feel like very, like, anxious. Fear is obviously anxiety. Uneasiness.
Sweet. Got it. Now you don't.
No, I don't.
Okay. So for me, that kind of not hindrance, that weight that you would usually carry, or that burden of feeling
the weight's fine,
anxious, is being lifted.
Yes.
All right, not by your design.
No.
Not just that. It's like you also that's when you don't feel the same way about something that used to bother you. That's how you know you've changed.
Correct.
Because you're just dealing with it like, now it's nothing. That thing that was huge was like, man, I don't give a fuck anymore. That's a good thing, you know what I mean? But for you to make this decision, you've already made the decision. You're not caught up between two.
No. For this one here, I've made the decision.
It's almost like something's made the decision for you.
Correct.
That's it.
Correct.
That's it.
Now, correct. You're right.
You're not conflicted.
No. This one here, I'm clear about it. You know, I'm just going to do my thing, and I'm just going to take care of my family and do my thing. Right. And the conversation will then evolve to like, all right, sweet. What's the next thing? How can I reapply that to
I feel like
whatever
it comes
next?
I feel like it kind of comes.
And I'm trying to predetermine the, know.
I think it's difficult.
Yeah, it's difficult.
I think it's hard because I think it either it comes when it needs to come. All right, it doesn't. You're not telling it like, I need you now, make me feel better about the situation.
Yes, maybe that's how I'm looking at it. Yeah,
well, I haven't experienced that.
Yeah,
I've just an experience like I'm confronted with a situation, and the decision to make is just a little bit more clear because I'm less. I'm not. It's more clear to make. The decision is more clear to make.
I know, but for people listening as well, and plus even for us, like.
Well, this is the whole surrender process.
Again, I'm always thinking about, okay, I totally agree with you 100%, and I know that's the truth because I just feel it, right? But again, the ego's always like, all right, what does it look like? And this, what does it look like?
No. Well, I'll tell you what it looks like. Exactly what it looks like. It looks like that you don't get to say when it comes and goes. Eh? That's what it looks like. It's going to come now where it came and just give you clarity like, oh, this is the right thing to do, John. But you might be fucking, I don't know if I need to pick a tomato or a fucking orange for my salad. It's not going to help you. It's not going to be, it's going to be off the clock. As far as I know to this point.
Yeah.
No, I'm not fucking Mr. Medicine Man, eh?
Of course.
But remember I told you, like, I've given you heaps of circumstances. You know, I was blazing up 24/7. Why, when I bought the new house, all of a sudden I lost the appetite to blaze up?
Yeah, because...
Like, for something every day and then...
Yeah, of course.
Now, I didn't make that decision, eh?
No.
Who the fuck made the decision? I didn't say, do it then. I've always tried to work out, like, why... What is it about me that brought that on? Like, how did I tap into it?
Yeah.
What was I doing before that? The only thing I was doing is something that was in that specific instance I've told you before, because I was renovating my home. I was left for the responsibility. In a sense, I felt pride that this is my project. I'm not going to fuck this up. I can do good things too. So I felt better about myself. Mm-hmm. Now I don't know what you've done. Maybe recently or something that's made you feel better about yourself. Maybe that you started writing that fucking Discord. Is it Discord? No, not Discord.
Yeah, so it's
Substack.
Yeah, it's like a Substack, but it's called Beehive.
Beehive, and it's something that you tapped in that made you feel maybe a little bit like, oh, this is interesting for me.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, and I like this for me.
Yes, correct.
That's the only thing that's like, if there was a stage in a game and then you get the magic key to open up the thing, and each one of, I like this for me, I'm doing this for me kind of things, allows you to like, all right, I can give you another secret. This is how, I'm going to show you the path a bit clearer.
Yeah.
Unlocking it.
Yeah.
But definitely. It's like, what are you doing for you to show me that I need to back you up? I guess, eh? That's the only theory I got here, eh?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like, show me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Show me that you give a fuck about you.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely more. And good that you brought it up. I'm definitely tapping into doing more things that I enjoy, and a lot of these things, I had no clue. I've always been the person that like, oh yeah, it's good to know what you you should know by now, like what you like and what you don't like, and that's all bullshit.
There's a sense of power, isn't it? When you were
There is.
writing that thing,
There's fucking massive power.
okay, this is what I'm talking. Okay, so that has to be it, because I was thinking to myself, what is it about my situation, in that situation, or that I can connect to? What is it about it? That thing, it made me feel power.
Yeah.
That power, opened the door for more power. Let's say, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they reckon we've got so much power in ourselves. It's like can light up cities. That's how much like energy and power we've got. You
That's
know what I
right.
mean?
Doing these certain things,
But we don't unleash that power. And to give an example, like for example, like this, I know this is a fact of how much energy or power we have.
personal power.
Personal power, yeah. So if one of it could be like, I've noticed in the past, like you could be fucking tired as fuck and you've got no energy to do anything. And the next day, like, I can't be fucked, right? This is the night before. And then you wake up in the morning like, I just can't be bothered. But some miracle might have happened, like, and 100 mil landed in your bank account, but you got to go to Greece tomorrow, in the next 3 hours. But you're tired.
You're going to travel 21 hours.
Yeah. You're going to fucking find the energy. You're going to be fucking loving life.
Correct.
Where'd that energy come from? Where'd that power come from?
Oh, that's it.
So that's the same thing. But this one here, what you're saying, is that by doing these things, like, I feel better about myself. I feel like fucking like I can take over the world, But previously, I didn't tap into that power. It's all doom and gloom. Usually, you know what I mean? For the average person, and was for myself as well. But my point before was, I didn't know that these things are a thing for me. Like I never grew up like, I want to start writing.
No.
Or never grew up like, I want to do a podcast.
No.
There's
tales, if we can go, if we start looking back now.
There is things, but not clues. Clarity.
No.
And I used to tell you, like, I used to be jealous of people like,
who know what they want.
Who knew from day one, I want to be this. I thought that was fucking amazing. Like, obviously good on them, but I was just like, I want to have that too, Like, for example, cooking. I never really liked cooking. I love eating. Never really liked cooking.
No.
But now, like, I'll make my own bread, sourdough bread. I'll make, or make a pho, a soup, a Vietnamese soup.
It's got to get fucked.
Exactly, or, make pizza or something. I don't know. I'm just getting more into these things. Writing, I've told you with the Beehive, I'll put a link below for the Mind Sips and Reps Beehive. You can read it as well. But, it's just like things I didn't know that I liked are starting to unfold or come into my life. And, I'm giving them the time of day, I guess I could say. I'm just going with it. I'm not fighting against it. I'm not thinking too much about it. Like, I'm just doing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty... So, all right, that's right. So, connecting with these things that we're able to express ourselves in a certain way, all right, because that's what it is, yeah? It's all certain expressions. But these expressions are gateways for us to... It's what we need to be doing.
Well, yeah, but it's because
that's the best thing for us.
Yeah, because the return is fulfillment.
Correct.
And that's what everyone wants. Everyone wants, to be fulfilled.
That's right. Now, if you're on the road to like get that fulfillment, all right. So if you're on the road, so if you're on the road like me, I keep on coming back to like doing like house renovations. Something got to do with houses. It's something about that makes me feel warm and fuzzy. I feel powerful. Like I feel like I can do this. It's in my wheelhouse. Let's say I'm aligned with it for whatever reason. It just speaks to me.
Yeah.
When I associate with that, things are gonna open up for me. Things are gonna guide me. Like it's almost like if I follow that road, I won't lose. Because that's meant for me there.
Guaranteed.
So, and I know it's meant for me because of the way it makes me feel. So when you have certain thoughts and, we have convos about, fuck, I want to do this and this, that will make me feel a certain way. There's a certain feeling you get. And like we said, that power feeling, it's a power feeling. It's not like I don't think it's a warm and fuzz, but it feels like
No, it's not warm and fuzzy. There's a grounding feeling.
grounding. Yeah,
Like grounding, the way grounding feels is like just like there's no panic. There's just like I don't know, just peaceful or quiet or just a very good vibration. I don't know, like am I explaining it well? Like just grounding, like you're feeling like things are flowing.
I feel like when we talk about personal power, there's a feeling of winning. There's a winning energy.
Yeah, that's another part. So the other part to that, then it comes with a burst of energy type.
Like a success, like
Yeah,
I
like-
can win at this.
Yeah, I got it. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
bravo. Yeah, I can be good at this.
yeah. There's a sense of, I was with fulfillment, but a sense of value.
That's what it is. That's what
You know what I
winning-
mean? Like
it's
you're
value.
like, fuck, I'm not a shit cunt.
Correct. Somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah, correct.
like, yeah,
Like you're walking
I'm
around
valuable.
fucking patting yourself on the fucking
I'm
back.
valuable.
I'm valuable. That's it. That's that feeling.
That's the feeling.
Yeah. That's where you need to be going. And that's what Bashar talks about. That,
Yeah.
What does he say? Like the highest thing in that moment, the highest, the thing that feels best in that moment.
That's right, exactly. So make the decision of what feels best in that moment, and then the next moment will come, and okay, what's the best decision you can make in that moment? And then again, and then these are all stacking. They just stack wins,
Yeah.
and then that eventually gives you the life. You don't just go from zero to hero or from zero to the life I want immediately. It's never happened. It never will happen for nobody. It's never happened. It's impossible. It's all little tweaks along the way, and you're tweaking, and then, you're in the promised land.
Correct. And I feel like if you follow that, guidance comes.
Yeah.
Guidance comes.
Now, he also talks about, and good thing he brought up Shah, he also talks about like God or the universe will test you to see if you have changed.
Yes.
So that warm and fuzzy feeling, that feeling like, all right, I'm doing, let's say for example me, this 6 month thing, 2 months into it, you're like, maybe there's a bill of $2,000, that I need to pay or something. I don't have enough money or whatever. Oh, maybe I should go back to work. You know what I mean? See if it tries to trip you, for you to stumble and react.
Correct.
If you do, you go back to where you were.
Correct.
If you don't react to it, and you're like, oh, that's sweet, I'm just doing what I'm doing because I trust the process.
Yeah, you're training that new fucking...
Then you've proven to the universe or God that, hey, I've learnt my lesson. I know I'm here.
You've sold it to yourself.
That's it.
You've trained yourself to be a different cunt now.
Yeah, exactly. But you will be tested.
Yeah, 100%. You might think like... You might get thoughts, and it's all doubt thoughts. That's how the testing happens. So they sprinkle the little doubts. Could be like, oh, you might be able to learn how to fucking program in this time, and that might bring you more money in the future.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Got to learn a new skill.
Got to learn a new skill.
Where was the skill beforehand, today?
Yeah. I always don't take your job and shit. You know what I mean? Got to get ahead of it. So, but yeah.
I think that, those questions like, it's fucked up because sometimes you're like, I've got to learn a new skill because it makes sense on paper.
It always
It's
fucking
very
makes
tricky.
sense.
Yeah, it's very tricky.
It always fucking makes sense.
Do I have to learn a new
That's why it's so
skill?
difficult.
It is difficult. Like, when you're getting more clear with yourself, things start to seem more clear. You start to just see better. Like, the better you can see, the better you can see. You know what I mean? But when you're in the darkness and you're trying to just become normal, let's say, just to see a little bit, I feel like it's exponentially harder.
Way harder.
Like when you got money, it's easy to make money. I think it's the same.
Guaranteed.
And getting from dark trying to get out of the matrix, or getting from darkness to light is like making your first meal, if you will. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Because I think about people we know. I think about like, all right, they're in this position. They've got a lot of fucking baggage, got a lot of darkness. For them to just get
Come
guided,
to your position.
yeah. You know what it is? This is what it is. This is the secret. The secret. The people who are in darkness are not doing themselves any favors. That's a fact.
No.
They're not doing themselves any favor. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Think about what that means.
Yeah.
Like hook yourself up, eh? They're all fucking shitting on themselves.
100%. They're not a fan.
Like imagine I go to you. How many favors do you reckon you can do for yourself?
Yeah. They're not supporting themselves. That's it.
And like we always say, get rid of the shit. That's doing yourself a favor. Now, at this stage of our lives, we might not have a lot of as much shit as others.
Definitely not.
So the less shit, the more clear. Let's say you can get rid of your shit.
Yeah.
So to speak. That's like I just made my first meal. Then from there, I can go on. It's easy to make more money.
Guaranteed.
Or it's easy to do more favors for yourself, to hook yourself up more.
Guaranteed.
Because then you go from like need to wants, like something like that.
You're right.
Yeah.
No, we're on a different challenge. We're like, not in darkness, but we're trying to get those, those mindsets of reps. Like keep on getting those reps, getting those wins. You know what I mean? And those wins, like, they're not luck. Like this is a skill of yours. This is something that's, God is here with you, whatever, the universe is supporting you. Like, it's a real thing. Just keep on doing these things more, and ramp it. Keep on ramping.
Correct. And I think the end goal is creating that kind of life. So, when they say make goals and this and that, you don't even know if those goals are for you.
No.
That's another problem.
That's a big problem.
Like, all right, I want a lot of money. Cool. That's probably better than I want to get the money by doing this certain thing.
Yeah. As I say, most
such a weird goal.
Most children or adults right now are more adults, like from, let's say, mature age people right now are living their parents' dream.
Okay.
So a lot of their dreams that they think they have,
they're borrowed.
Exactly.
Okay.
Buy a house, have a good family. As I say, like, get a good education, the whole thing. There's nothing bad in that. But most of the people that I know really want to have that, but really they want more adventure. You know what I mean? My parents didn't want too much adventure. Their time was, leave Greece, come to Australia for a better life, house, family, good foundations, which is fantastic. But there was no room in their psyche about, let's have adventures.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
All right, you ready for this one?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about what you're saying. I'm like, all right, let's say you don't want your kids to borrow your unfulfilled dreams, let's say, and you just give them like a blank slate. Like almost trying to give them, if you can't give them direction, because you don't want to influence, you know what I mean? If you're trying to give them a pure, like, how would you tell them to be a certain way so they can fulfill their own thing that they made up from fucking scratch?
Good question.
That makes sense.
I like the Deepak Chopra approach to this. All right? And I remember he's recording on this, he was saying, like, my children, I told them from a young age, financially, now he was able to as well, right? And I'm not saying that this is everyone's capability, but he was able to. I'm going to take care of your finances, anything you need, all right? But I need you to go do something that you like, find something, do something that's going to give back to the world. And I'll take care of everything else. That's a big fucking thing.
So this is what I had in my head too. Like a much more simplified version. After you said what you were going to say, I'm going to say this. I'd be telling the kid to do something, all right, that makes you feel positive about yourself, but in turn also spreads that positivity.
Same thing.
So if everyone was on like my thing of success is to make myself feel good, but in turn to then make other people feel good. All right? Whichever way in which form that's expressed, who the fuck knows? Making cuts up.
Doesn't make a difference.
Making a product, who the fuck knows? Washing fucking dishes, whatever. If that could be that's the way you see your purpose, I think that will pretty much help the world today, I guess.
Guaranteed. It would help themselves and the world.
Correct.
I think that's spot on.
Yeah,
I listened to that years ago, and I'm like, always like, fuck, if I ever have kids, I want to do that. Now, like I said,
you don't have to have the money, but
he's got the means. He's got the means, which is a big thing. But yeah, from what you're saying, it's just, it's not the be all end all to have the means. It's good to have it, but financial means. But just that structure alone can be achieved.
Because then that trains the cunts to look for things that they align with rather
than
looking fucking a million other things. Trying to guess.
Spot on.
I
was like, fuck, when I first heard that, I'm like, fuck, I would have loved that, My parents told me that. It's a big thing. It's fucking a big thing to say to your child, look, don't worry, I got your back when it comes to finances. Not that I'm saying that my parents don't have my back, but they gave me what I needed. He's going beyond what they needed. He's going like, I'm taking care of everything you need.
Yeah, I think it's, but more. The kid doesn't understand like, I'm taking care of everything you need. The kid, because he's born, he just knows that things are taken care of kind of thing. I think you don't need money for this one. You just need them.
No, but what I'm saying to you, this kid, come.
Maybe you told them 16, when they're older.
Yeah, they're older. Yeah.
It's a bit different. They get it.
I think they were like 16 years old.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. The financial means is a lot because at 16, 17, 18, whatever, they start getting to like, all right, sweet, I'm becoming more independent. I need cash, and you got 2 kids, whatever it might be. Plus you got your own expenses, your wife, a household, the whole thing. You need to be on a good wicket to provide these people with everything they need because they're going to need a lot.
Correct. I think it's up to the parent to see where these cunts are at and guide them because they don't know what they're looking for.
No, of course not.
But you might be able to spot he's more of this type of person.
Yeah, but I'm saying you might pick that up, and for example, get him involved. Like for example, my daughter now, I could see she's like very musical, very singing. A lot of girls probably are as well, right? But my sister's daughter is not as much, you know what I mean? But my daughter's like fucking singing, dancing, fucking flat out, doing gymnastics, something. She's like, doing something, you know what I mean? Very, very performing.
Very performative, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Olympia's like that.
Yeah. I think a lot of girls would be, but some more than others. And I'm like, all right, sweet. Now, me as a parent, like, all right, let's try and nurture that.
I'll tell you something. You're correct. I've been looking at those life numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those life numbers. I think if you suss out that will give you a good insight on what your kid's going to be doing.
Numerology.
It's life. I don't know if it's numerology. It's life number. I don't know if it's numerology. It's life number.
Yeah, I think it'll give you what's your date of birth and it gives you...
Correct.
Yeah, numerology.
What did we say that Seal was?
She was a number 2, I think, or was, and it was very people's person, very animals, loves animals, very, very the earth.
Yeah, correct. Where do I have it? I had it already here because I was looking at it at work. It was muffled there because I'm thinking okay, just a small. What's this? Compassionate, mindful, and nurturing. Are you sure it was a number 2?
No, I'm not.
Give me the date of birth.
Okay, so the whole date of birth is 6.
Huh?
6.
6.
7.
Plus 7.
23.
23. Plus 2 plus 3 equals 18. She's a 9.
Oh, 9. Okay.
All right. Compassionate and emotionally supportive.
I don't know what we were saying.
Actually, no, I fucked up. Hang on.
It's more of a people's person, very very caring.
6 plus 7.
Yeah.
6 plus 7 plus 2
0, 2, 3.
plus, you don't do the 0, plus 2 plus 3 is 20. She's a 2. She's a 2.
And what is
it
2?
Can't be 20. 20 is...
I'm pretty sure you said last one was 2.
Compassionate, mindful, and nurturing.
Yeah.
Positive traits, charming and diplomatic. Negative traits, shy and oversensitive.
That's her.
All right. So given that there...
It's a good guide.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, when it talks about
there's no need to
characteristics.
Yeah, if you know the person there, you know where to guide them.
Correct.
Like, you know.
Correct. Yeah, this matches up with this. 100%.
Correct.
And I can see that. But yeah, as a parent, it's good to nurture this stuff, guide these kids, and, you know, yourself understand, you know, what your child is and what, you know, where they could go.
Correct.
And then, you know, just let them be and, you know, tweak along the way.
100%. Leonida, what's his date? What time is that stuff?
So 26.
2 plus 6.
First.
Plus 1.
26.
Plus 2 plus 2 plus 6 is 19. Is there a 10? There isn't a 10. There is no 10.
Mate, he's one of a kind.
Nah, it's 1 minus 0. He must be 1. Must be 1. Okay, 1. Aha. High achieving with natural leadership skills.
Like me.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
It's a big one. So he's not going to be a, you know...
He's not like my daughter. No.
He's not going to be a teacher.
No, already know he's not like my daughter. Like, already know, like... How do you know? Like, for example, like, you know... There's a lot of ways I know. For example, like,
he's
you know...
not a Suki baby there.
Well, yeah, he's... My daughter, she was, like... Very clinging to my missus. Breastfeeding, like... Which is fine. But, like, always on the boob. Always on the boob. Like, wouldn't go to people... Very easy, very closed off, like, you know. And Leonida's like, mate, he's only getting the boob because he needs food. After that, it's like, mate, get away from me.
Shit, man.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
Just that. He smiles with everybody. He's comfortable with people holding him.
Yes.
You know, like, even at this early age, you could see it. It's fucking night and day.
It's night and day,
Yeah.
Everyone's different.
No, it's clear.
It's clear. But yeah, it's a good thing. I like that.
I like it too. I like these, you know, personality tests and all that, you know.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good way to gauge things. But yeah, we can only just guide them and, you know, again, tweak along the way. And that's it. It's good to know. Definitely. It's an insight.
Good to know. It is good to know. But yeah.
But yeah, for ourselves, it's pretty much...
We've got to hook ourselves up.
Yeah. I'm going to keep on looking into more and practicing more the surrendering process and really, like, you know, build my faith that, hey, I'm not alone. I'm guided. I'm protected. But, you know, I've got to give up the control. Like, I have to give up control because the control has never helped me in my life as much as we're sold that it does.
Certainty is a form of control.
It is.
Wanting certainty.
Wanting certainty. Yeah, I already need to know. I said before, I need to know what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's coming from the ego. That is not faith.
And certainty and comfort zone are related.
Correct.
Like, I need to know. That's why that's why they say
one equals the other.
It's better the devil you know.
100%. But yes, you know, again, even though we've come to the realization that this thing exists, that's only the first part.
Yeah.
The awareness is the first part.
Yeah, you don't tell it when to come, right?
No.
That's what I'm trying to tell you as well.
I get it, yeah.
It's not that sort of style.
I get it.
But can we get more, we can get more blessings.
I was thinking, like, you know, can you get a bit more sharp? You know what I mean?
More sharp, do the right thing.
Yeah.
No. More blessings when you do the right thing. It's more of a blessing, if you will. I think it's a blessing.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking like...
It's like a free, like, go this way, don't go left, go right.
I was just thinking like, can you get this... I hate to use the word, under control.
Mate, you're crazy.
I hate that. Anyway, I get this like,
Mate, you're not telling God what to do, mate.
No, I can, like, just get good at this. Get like really good at making better decisions. That's it.
I think it's more of like, how do I get more of this?
Definitely is that.
So let's say it's a blessing. How do I get more?
All right, how do I get more of it?
Let's say it's luck. It's blessing. How do I get more luck or more blessings? I've got to hook myself up more.
Yeah, you got to do that.
I've got to do what's more my best interest more often.
Yeah, you got to do more things that you like. And again, maybe
that are good for you.
They're good for you. So we'll use the Bashar thing that basically
makes you feel good.
In the moment, you don't have to feel it like I did, but you can ask a question. You can ask this question, all right? In this moment, what I think is the best option. And I'm not talking about lopsided best option, the hijacked version of the mind. I'm talking about like, what would truly be a better thing for me? Between these two options.
I'll tell you, like in general, you're always looking at your values. Is this going against my values or is this with my values?
Correct.
That's the choice. Doesn't mean it's going to be fantastic choice.
No.
Like when I say fantastic, doesn't mean it's going to feel fantastic.
No.
But are you sticking to your guns or are you yielding to the devil, if you will?
Yeah. Are you going towards faith or fear? That's it. Is it coming from fear, that decision you're going to make? Or is it coming from faith? Like, it's not going to be, faith feels like, as you said, it's not going to be like smooth. It's not going to be like, oh mate, yeah. It's going to be like, I'm not certain, but there's this feeling like lightheartedness, very like, it could be okay. But you definitely know what fear feels like, what it tastes like, what it sounds like. You know all about it.
Yeah.
You're an expert when it comes to fear.
Correct.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and like, obviously a lot of people have a problem with like conflict. They don't want to get into a conflict situation.
For sure.
And that can be fucked up. Then you're thinking like, fuck, if I make this decision that serves me, there's going to be more conflict. Now, that's just maths. 1 + 1 = 2. If I do this, I'm going to, I've got to break some eggs to fucking make an omelet.
Yeah.
Smooth sailing is I don't know.
It can't be smooth.
It can't be smooth. They can be smooth, like there can be things that just fall into place.
For sure.
But every single
thing... But it's not always the case. So that's what sometimes that trips me up as well. Like some things, as you said, like this thing here just felt good. It felt like flow. Like it felt like that. But I think the mistake is, I sort of know the mistake is that if you keep on looking for that flow in everything, that's also a trap.
Okay.
Because some things might not have flow because it doesn't matter, even if it might be good for you, because your default programming ain't going to feel comfortable.
No.
Doesn't mean it's wrong.
Correct. Of course. That's the that's the greatest lie.
Correct.
Don't judge. You know
what I mean?
I think it's pretty clear.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to see how it goes.
That's it. We'll see how it goes and we'll keep you guys posted.
Mindsets and reps.
Correct.
Keep on pumping those reps.
Sharpening the sword.
That's it.
Listening.
And paying attention. But yeah, it's trial and error, really.
Correct.
There is nothing else.
That's right.
Take a punt.
Yeah, you got a choice to make. Like it's Ready Player One. You make the choices. We're not in a game where shit just happens to us. You know what I mean? There's a conscious choice that can be made.
And I want to finish off with one thing that I feel that's a trap in this situation.
Good.
It's that it's not logical, but sometimes it's, subconscious, I don't know, but whatever it is, okay, is that this decision is so important that it's life or death. It's always a life or death decision.
Correct.
All right, that's the programming.
That's right.
But it could be like,
Could be life of stress.
am I gonna? And I've done this a lot of times back in my day. I've got a coffee with Ken. Oh, do I want a chocolate croissant or some other cake?
Well, pistachio fucking croissant.
Yeah. And I'm there like, I used to be like, fuck, I don't know. Like, take it easy there. But I felt like I really want to get a win here. I really want to be satisfied here. And I'd hate to get something that I don't like because I've already eaten it now. I'm not going to re-get something else. I'm already full now. Like,
yeah, that illusion of like,
this has to be like spot on, has to be the right decision.
Correct, because if you fuck the decision up, you're fucked and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Rather than
the stakes are always high.
The win in that case is like, I'm so free there, I can make the wrong decision, and that's I've got the freedom to make the wrong decision.
That's it.
You know, changing your perspective.
So any decision is better than a no decision.
Correct.
All right.
I think spontaneous. You have to be spontaneous sometimes too. There.
Yeah, you just gotta you gotta choose something. Being on the fence ain't gonna help you.
No.
All right. Thinking about it more than it has to is not gonna help you.
Correct.
You're already lost at that point. You're better off just selecting something, not liking it, and ticking it off the list. Like, all right, sweet. Next time I know that, not to get that.
Correct. That's it. But more like you're coming out, we're hanging out. Like that's where
that's
what's important out of the whole list.
Correct.
Like, all right, we all want good food today.
Correct.
That's how you have to view it. It doesn't come naturally.
Correct.
Like I told you last night, I'm going out with Aleko. I'm like, we're going to go to some fucking joint, whatever. We ended up getting some briskets and stuff. It was a cool place, whatever. Biscuit was dry. But it was a good place, Port Melbourne. It's called Big Earl's Barbecue or something, all right?
I think
went for a walk and that, it was good. And I'm not focusing on if the foods, that's not where the prize is. The prize, I'm going to just spend some time with my mate.
Correct.
And the food is whatever. What am I going to do? Like, I'm going to...
No, I just have the food to be the main thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so relevant today. Because it's so relevant.
Thank God I'm not like that anymore. That's
Mate,
sure.
thank God today.
But yeah, that's another thing to look out for. But
yeah, selecting and... Yeah.
Yeah. It's not do or die, and the stakes are not always high.
I've got more control. I think I was trying to explain to you just last thing. I was trying to explain this to you the other day. I've got more control in... Because I say, I'm willing to get rid of that concept of like, the food has to be good. All right? It's not part of my scoreboard.
It's not a thing anymore.
Now, in one instance, I'm like, I'm forfeiting getting good food, but I don't have control of that anyway. All right? Either you, eh?
No.
I'm forfeiting that to go for a much simpler goal. So I'm willing to go without... I'm willing to have shit food as long as I hit this goal of like, I'm seeing my mate.
Yeah, correct.
Do you know what I mean?
Correct.
That's what's important.
That's the most important thing.
So
where we go is irrelevant. What we eat is relevant. That's it.
The cost I'm willing... The more you're willing to lose or accept less, the more you get out of it today, because my expectation is like low as fuck.
Yeah. What are you focusing on?
Correct. And even if I lose that, I'm not gonna lose. What am I gonna lose?
No. Yeah, no. That's it. 100%.
And you're always playing this game of what's really important in this moment.
Correct, because
some moments you'll be like, I just got a job to do. I got to get through it. And
that's it. The job is
to
meet up with your friend and have a good time. Just hang out. That's the core thing.
Like, my cousin came from Germany, and I was the only one who knew she was coming. It was a top secret, blah, blah, blah. You remember? And I had to show her around, and I had a certain time, and I in my head, now, can I be fucked taking these cuts out 24/7? No. But in my head, I've looked at it as a duty, and I've got a whole life there. Like these few days or whatever, it's not about me, first of all, there. I'm trying to do the best...
Some a good time, whatever,
Yeah,
good experience.
Yeah, correct. That's right. I'm doing the best service I can,
that's
kind
it.
of thing.
That's it.
And I might not see the reward or feel like I'm getting anything. Because at the time, I'm not.
It's
really,
selfless.
It's really selfless because I don't even really feel good about doing it, to be honest.
No, of course. It's not like there's no
It's a high level
for you, really. It's just like I'm being selfless.
I'm not getting any points.
Yeah,
no one's going to say, well done.
No, of course.
Nah. And a lot of situations we do it because it feels good. We help because it feels good. It makes us feel valuable.
Yeah.
But this one is like we've never spoken about it, but it was an interesting.
Yeah, with the money and all that. Yeah, actually, it's more of a burden.
Yeah, it's a sense of duty, which is I don't know where that plays a role spiritually.
You're giving back.
I'm giving back.
Giving back. Yeah, giving back's not always smooth. It's not always on your terms. Giving back is giving back. You're just being there.
Yeah, but I'd never got anything. No, I'm more paying it forward, if anything.
You're paying it forward. Yeah,
that's what I'm doing.
Giving back. You're paying it forward. Yes. All right. Yes. That's it.
Yeah.
Paying forward.
I wonder how much people pay it forward.
No one.
Like they say pay it forward, but you're getting something out of it. Like if I'm giving money to some charity, I love knowing that someone's getting it that needs help.
100%.
But this specific thing, I couldn't give a fuck. Like I'm just doing the right thing.
No, you're going out on a limb here.
I'm doing the right thing for the right thing's sake.
Correct.
Like for duty's sake, not for any other sake.
No, for duty's sake. That's right.
Like not points to get into heaven.
No.
Not even points to myself. Not even points. I don't even fucking. It's got nothing to do with me.
No.
Now, maybe we've got to talk about on another podcast where that fits into the whole spiritual, how that affects you. If you don't give a fuck, does it affect? Do you get points? Who knows? Like even though, maybe because I'm still putting it out there. There is an energy exchange. I'm doing the solid. It's like I'm building credit.
You're building credit.
Spiritual credit.
That's it. 100%. That's what it is.
You know what I mean? It must be.
That's what it is.
I've given that. She's the recipient of that today.
Correct.
I'm stocking up for later. I might need it. Bravo.
That's what it is.
Interesting, huh?
Spiritual credit. Yeah, 100%.
Mate. 10 grand an ounce today.
Fuck. Minimum.
All right, let's do it. All right, thanks, bravo.
Peace out.
See you. Yeah, bye-bye.